Hey everyone, we're going to go ahead and cover the progress report today. So what we're going to do is once we've logged in, we're going to navigate to the reporting page under Coach Tools, and now we're going to select the progress report. This is a great report because it allows you to take 4 KPIs, and we'll go over those in just a second here, and plot them over time in a point and line chart so we can see a graph for each of these exercises for whatever selection we're making up here. So we can look at an athlete on the individual level, we can look at a group, and we can also look at a calendar if you've got multiple groups under one calendar. For today, I'm going to go ahead and look at Rocky. And now we can choose our time frame. So we can look at this month, which goes from the first of this month until the day that you pull this report on. We can choose this year, which is the same thing. We're going to look at the first of this year until the day that you pull this report. Or we can do a custom range. I'm going to go ahead and go back a decent bit in time and grab a period of time where we had a lot of data for Rocky. So we're going to go from the 1st of December 2020, and we're actually going to jump into February of 2021. We're going to go through that month for Rocky. And now we're going to choose our 4 items to look at here. So these are really 4 KPIs as much as really as much as anything else. They're really not quite limited to exercises. We can look at the 3 health metrics that we can track in Team Builder. As long as you have a way to measure them, you can put them in a Team Builder and we can track them for you. And then we're also going to have any SAQ plus C item or any circuit with PR tracking enabled on here, as well as any lift with any sort of tracking that's on here. So for that period of time that we're looking at with Rocky, I'm going to go ahead and grab some exercises that we input some data in on for him and get this pulled here so we can have an example of what this looks like. I'm going to choose the back squat, the bench press. We're going to go ahead and also go with the barbell RDL. And then we're also going to do the hang clean to finish. So looking at, what's basically considered to be the big four, some variants of the big four movements, if you will. So I'm going to go ahead and get that last one pulled up here. And now we're going to submit this report to see the results. So now you can see we've got 4 charts that have been generated here. We've got some highs and lows plotted, as well as trend lines between them. This is based on all of the information that we calculate from workouts for maxes, estimated maxes, and then the points in between. So this is a really good way to sit down with your athletes and talk about their compliance, if they're progressing along in the way that you want them to. Also a really useful tool to look at a calendar or a group and then sit down with your coaching staff and discuss whether or not your programming is being effective in the way that you want it to be. This can also be really useful for sport coaches if they've got 4 KPIs that are really important to them and you're trying to build some buy-in and show them that your programming is working. You can now run those reports for those KPIs and share this with them. Hopefully you guys found this to be a really helpful and informative tool. The progress report is available across all of our levels of subscriptions and is definitely, I would say, a coach favorite.